Here's what you need to understand. People say you'll never take the church out of me, and I'm telling you, you'll never take the Tucson out of me. For real, man. I was in my prayer time, and I'm beyond the whole, you don't understand the Trinity, you don't understand all this, that's fine. But when it comes to real life, what's going to get shit done is going to get done. And I already understand I have to put this in a parable so you actually understand it, right? So I was watching this old battle of mine. Now, I came from Lamert Park, battling in the streets where people would circle around you. It's you and this dude, and they're circled around you, and you're just using words. I've seen it turn into a fist fight real fast, and you're just using words. So I'm coming from a legendary status of, yeah, South Central Los Angeles. Yeah. I hit Portland, and when I went to Portland, I sat there, I was like, there's pockets of light. There's places you can move. Tucson, you cannot move. It's spiritually the most darkest place you could ever be in. Like, I still remember my friends, and I tried to get them out. Once I got the call, it was like, move. I did 17 years, and I will tell you what it's like to have every single person around you get a demon and then maneuver through that. So what I'm teaching you now is, one, yeah, it's hard right now. Welcome to the team. It's hard. It is. And we're here to encourage you. But until you've stepped into your first battle and you've actually felt all of those sensations. Now, I'm coming from a freestyle battle type thought process. And they invent this league, and it's written. No, all you got to do is write it down and then perform it. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, I wouldn't stay in those parameters, first of all. And then I was looking at it, it made no sense to me that a man was yelling at another man. This just looked stupid to me. So I was like, you're expressing all your emotions and you're all kinds of upset. Like, I took the approach where I would just start cutting you. It was like, sword in the mouth, right? That's going to wage war on all nations. So it's like, I'm just going to cut. You want to play with me? You really want to do this? Then, okay. That was your ACL. What's next? Now you're falling down? And that. I'm not even going for the heart yet. I want to make an example out of you. Oh my gosh. That cut. You want to play some more? Huh? Who did you think you were fucking with? So I'm sitting there and I was watching the battle, and all of these people that were judges used to come to my house. I taught them. And now I'm battling this one kid, and I promise you, I don't think metaphors are that dope. If it's dope, it's dope. Just because you came up with a metaphor and a simile didn't move me. I really just sat there kind of, because I'm going to position you if I'm battling you. Like, usually the freestyle technique that I learned was flip your words back at you. And then the crowd is sitting there like they just heard that in real time. This is what actually happened. And I flip it back at you. Then I would take the approach of written. Written was just like, you don't understand. I'm not battling you, I'm battling myself, technically. Written was just, all right, well, then I'm going to use a rhyme scheme, a pattern, just because I did not think you were even an opponent that I should fear at all. I did not care. I was going through so much that it was just, I got the call and it was, hey, I'm your old friend. This is my first time hosting, so I need you to show up, which is kind of like what the church does. Then I'm like, yeah, yeah, okay. I'll do that for you because it's doing something for you. I'll show up, I'll battle this demon, I'll take care of all this. And then how the crowd reacts, and we were watching it together, and it was focus on the girl, like her reaction to what you're saying, right? Because it was so over their heads that it was just like, I'm confined to 90-second rounds. So I'm like, okay. Now, the delivery that I would have dropped, I usually would have paused a little bit and then dropped it. It would have hit a little better. I'll judge myself on that. But it was so fast. It was like knife strikes. Just, you don't even know you're cut yet, but you're bleeding out. So, like a great white shark, it was just my eyes glaze over. The first thing a shark does is protects his eyes before he's attacking. So my eyes usually glaze over and I'm not hearing shit. I have one mission, and that's take you out. How I'm going to do it, take my time creatively, how I'm going to do it. And then once I actually engage in it, then it's over. That's all I can say. So I was watching it, and then I saw Matthew. One of my angels is sitting right there watching this entire battle. I could show you it. I might once I get my TV, but I'm sitting there in this zone and I'm surrounded by the devil. The demons are in all these people, and I have probably two or three, and their reactions were pretty much, he is just roasting this dude. And they're not really saying too much. To get them to smile is hard, but like once I deliver the words, then they're, what did the crowd come to see? Like they already kind of knew about my reputation. I already defended everything that we were ingrained in. And there was these kids, and they're sitting there, playing the role that they love this rap battle thing. They want to get involved in it. But they're not understanding I'm the real thing. So everything that I'm speaking about is like hood as fuck. So it's already going over their heads. Like they don't understand. I was like, I'm from fucking Jerusalem, bro. Like 9-year-olds picking up AK-47s and things like that. Like this isn't impressing me. Tucson is right next to the border. What do you think we deal with? Everybody is pretty much on some type of drug. You know what that does? Demons involved. I'm from Tucson, bro. You haven't been there? It's a small little place. I guarantee you wouldn't survive it. So going to Portland, it was like, all right, you're a major city, you're big, you're spread out. Tucson isn't like that. In LA, anywhere you would want to go to is probably 45 minutes away. Tucson, at the most, if you were going to Marana, it's going to be 15 minutes. Depending on if you were off of the rich part. So if you're not from Tucson, you're not from Tucson. So what I'm saying is, if you don't understand this heavenly thing, you don't understand it. You're not like us. And you need to accept that first. So if I slaughter Paul right in front of you, of course I'm going to. Because I'm sitting there, what did I write? I wrote the Holy Scriptures. I wrote the entire Bible. Of course, I'm going to have a different approach if you're not getting this. Now, feeling you out and everything that's going on, because I'm coaching the world right now. So I know some of you are not really doing too well right now. Man up. Focus yourself on what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be reconciling your marriage. Don't get caught up in what is happening outside right now, because you want no part of that. And then your emotions are changing, your thoughts are changing. Everything that you're going through right now, there is somebody that understands. It was your spouse. So it's on a whole different level than these preachers are the church that got left behind. And that should terrify you. You should be like knocking on the door. Lord, let me in, let me in, let me in. So I've gotten some offers from the church, and it's not enough. It's lip service. It's their hearts are far from me. They praise me with their lips. We're not taking those offers. We're not taking those offers. So that's an automatic no. When you pay me what I'm worth, and you understand why I'm worth it, and you pay me, then I'll play for you. So I don't want to hear anything from the church. The world, I'm entertaining offers like a free agent. So I already know what's going to happen, and I'm sick of apologizing to my people and saying, hey, man, I know you don't think I'm at my best right now. I definitely am. I'm waiting. One, God's wrath is pouring out, and I have taken my people out of that situation to where they're nowhere near that. That's the first thing I'm going to do as a father. But I'm entertaining offers from the world, and once I get that phone call and once the money's there, like I said, then I'll play for you again. Absolutely.